guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. Something I learned yesterday was the mere fact that, don't ever make people tea. That's literally what I learned yesterday. And by that, I mean, don't even think about trying to actually buy the tea in order to make the tea, in order to give it to someone else, because you know for a fact they'll drink it because they said yes. Basically, just don't ever give anyone tea, right? Alright, so the basis of it was, think of it like this, right? You ask them for tea, they say yes. You make them the tea, you give them the tea. But then they could say no. It's just like, why would you say no? Why would you change your mind? You wanted the tea, you're gonna take it, and you're gonna drink it. But then at the same time, you know, you can't just like force people to actually drink the tea that you made them. You can't just like force feed it to them. Unless they're like sick or their arms don't work or anything. Or just like... But anyway, that's besides the point, right? So, I've been thinking about this, like, really way too much about this, but that's just the thing, right? I've been thinking about it to the point where it's just like, what if you didn't make them tea? What if you asked that person that wanted tea, you asked them, hey, do you want some tea? And they answer yes. But like, think of it this way. You ask them if they want tea, but you don't make the tea. You have them make it themselves. Now that itself is kind of disgusting for a person to do, because, you know, but at the same time, it's also, you know, it's pretty, also, how do I put this? It's pretty, like, it forces them to make their own tea, right? So they have to be proactive in order to do something like that. Then again, at the same time, that could just be considered a jerk move, but because at the end of the day, they're still getting the tea. They just have to make it themselves. But more importantly, right, the fact that you should never make tea for anyone. That's the main point I'm trying to get at here, alright? If you ever are considering making tea for anyone, it should be you, yourself, and... well, nobody else. Just you and yourself. That's the only people you should ever make tea for, okay? Just never, ever consider making tea for anybody else except for yourself. It doesn't matter if you ask them if they want a tea and they said yes and they're sticking to that yes. No. Don't you dare ever consider making someone tea. Because you know what? They don't deserve that tea. They really don't deserve the hard work that you put into making that tea. They don't deserve the heart, soul, and mind that you yourself carved into that masterpiece of a delicious tea that you yourself are gonna drink, because you know what? You deserved some tea. You know what? With that being said, I'm gonna go have myself a nice cup of tea. So, if you guys will excuse me,